Alright guys, Rolla here again with another tutorial. This time it's going to be on delay in FL Studio 12. Delay, how to use it, how not to use it I guess, and let's just get into it. So first of all, the thing with delay is that you can use it on almost anything. It's not exclusive to a certain instrument, a certain sound. You can use it on hats, you can use it on snares. Mainly you'd want to use it on things like claps or snares above other things, but with instruments it's very important, like plucks and stuff. Like if you've got a pluck, you're going to want a bit of delay on it. So what is delay? Like, what does it do? What is the main purpose of it? Well, basically, let's say you've got a snare and your snare's hitting once, like do. That's it. Sorry, that's a very hard sentence to say. Your snare hits and it only hits once. So let's say the snare here, it hits do. That's it. What delay does is it plays the snare after the initial time you hit it. So if you hit like hit a snare once and then without delay it's just going to go like that. With delay it's going to go do 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 do. So do 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 do, like it fades off kind of. And I'm just going to show you how to put it on in FL Studio. So as always, you're going to have to add delay, you're going to have to send this to the mixer. So hit the snare. We'll just do it for the snare here because I mentioned it a lot. So to send this snare to the mixer, you're just going to click on it and hit Control L, and then it'll be in the mixer. It'll add to an extra mixer slot that's free. So in this case it's hit 4, and to add the delay to it, just go to slot 1, open this up, and you're going to go to Fruity Delay 2. Now we've got the delay, so I'll let you hear what that sounds like. So you can see a big difference going like do, which right now is not what we're wanting it to do. So we're going to turn the volume down of the delay. So that's the volume of the delay basically. So that'll determine obviously how loud the delay is or how not loud it is. So I'll let you hear that again. Now that's just the default. That's default delay. That's alright. It does sound quite good. It sounds alright, but with time and delay you can make it however you want. And what we're going to do here is this ping pong button. This ping pong button is going to make it so every delayed hit goes from one ear to the other. So you'll hear that now. Which I love to do. This is a good setting that I usually do. This obviously the panning of the delay here is this button, but the volume quite about here, so you can hear it, but it's not overpowering. I put ping pong on so it pans from each side of your ear, and this is where the delay, the time of the delay is we're gonna change it. So I usually don't do it manually. Like I don't just drag it up and down. What I'll do is I'll right click this knob. I will right click it and hit set. So there should be reset and then one below it set. So if I set it to 1 step, it goes so that's 1 step. 2 step, sounds cool as well, sounds good. And 3 step, that's pretty much what we had it on before. And 4 step, that's kind of more spaced out. And 8 steps going to be, you probably won't hear it until like the 3rd hit or something, but this is 8 step. So that one kind of catches up on itself, but for this demonstration we're going to put it to 2 steps. let's put it to 1 step. Now it does sound a bit too much, it's a bit overpowering, so what we're going to do now is we are going to automate it so it only appears on maybe this note or this note. Now to automate it so it's not just on one single, so it's not on all the snares basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Fruity Delay 2 here, and this knob here, the volume, the mix level volume, you're going to right click it and hit create automation clip. So again, right click, create automation clip. Now what that's going to do is send an automation clip to the playlist basically, and if we put the pattern in here as well, we'll draw the pattern in. That's not the pattern, that's the mix level, so put the pattern in, and we'll play in the playlist. Drag that out so it's the whole pattern, and we're wanting this delay only to be on maybe not all the snares basically, so we'll turn this down. This is the mix volume, so obviously it's going to be too quiet, you're not going to hear it, the mix volume's down. Now the snare happens about maybe here, okay, a bit more than that, maybe here. So you see the difference, the first one just hits once, I think, and the rest are more spaced out. So if you wanted maybe, whoops, by the way, if you do that by accident like I just did, remove it, you're going to hit Control Z and it'll just bring it back up. It's just an undo button that works very well, and I use it a lot. So I'm going to pull these down just like this. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, by the way, it's just right click adds a notch, right click adds a notch to the grid that it's snapped to, so it's on 2 beat just now, that's why it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So if you want it 2 beats, you can do that. If you want it 4 beats to be a bit more precise, you can do that, but for the sake of this tutorial I'm just going to do 2 beats. So if we want it to maybe drop down here and then appear again here, you can do that. Maybe a bit more, it sounds a bit strange, I quite like it how it drags out here, so now that's the desired effect here. You can do this to claps as well and everything else. Usually it's mostly used on claps and snares though. So I'll just go over it quickly once again. If you guys are still not caught up, if you don't understand it, that's okay. I'll go over it quickly. So we'll do it with the clap this time. So hit the clap, hit Control L, and once it's in here, we're going to go to the first slot and find Fruity Delay 2. Once we've done that, we can send the feedback to ping pong, so it goes from ear to ear. Turn this volume down, hit the time, maybe put it to 4 steps this time, or yeah, let's do 4 steps. And if you want to automate it, like I said, same thing, just go to the mix level, create automation clip, and it'll show up in the playlist. And the clap's near the end, so let's hear where it is. Okay, I'm going to put the clap, that's not very noticeable, so I'm going to put the clap to maybe 1 step as well. And just for demonstrations purposes, I'm going to put a clap earlier on. So if we put the clap maybe here. So the first one is done because there's nothing here, and then we raise the mix volume here. So that's the desired effect. That's what we're looking for. That's how to use delay. That's how to automate delay, which might be a bit advanced. That's okay, you know. If that's too much for you, you can come back to this video, you know, give it another look later, but that should cover delay, that should cover what to do, and you know, that's it. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask me. If you've got any ideas for videos, you need help with anything, just hit me up. I'll probably make a video. I do these daily, so if this helped you, leave a like, a comment, subscribe, because I'll be doing these every day, and that's the best way to keep updated. And most importantly, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one I do. Take care.